So Vinícius Jr. has said Spain must reduce racism or risk losing the 2030 World Cup. The 2030 World Cup is set to be co-hosted by Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. And this is what Vinny said. Until 2030, we have a lot of room to evolve. I hope that Spain can evolve and understand how serious it is to insult someone because of the color of their skin. If by 2030 things don't improve, I think we have to move the location. Because if a player doesn't feel comfortable and safe playing in a country where they can suffer racism, it's a bit difficult. Naturally, not everybody agreed with what Vinny said. It hurts me that Vinícius lumps all of us together, former Real Madrid and Spain goalkeeper Paco Boyo said. And he asked that Vinny Jr. clarify his remarks, which Vinny has already done. There are a lot of people in Spain, the majority that aren't racist. It's a small group that ends up affecting the image of a country. That's good to live in. I love playing for Real Madrid. I love Spain, having the best conditions to live here with my family. We hope things can evolve more. They've already evolved, but they can evolve a lot more. For 2030, racist incidents and racism can and should decrease. The mayor of Madrid, however, condemned Vinícius Jr.'s statements. I hope he rectifies those statements immediately. We are all aware there are still racist episodes in society, and we have to work hard to eliminate them. But it is deeply unfair to Spain and Madrid to say we are a racist society, as Vinícius has said. It jeopardizes the holding of the 2030 World Cup here in Madrid and in Spain. Even though he is an extraordinary footballer, that doesn't mean he can put his foot in his mouth, and he has put his foot in his mouth. Martinez Almeida went on to say Vinícius should ask for forgiveness for the people of Madrid and Spain. Spain national team coach Luis de la Fuente also agreed with the mayor of Madrid. Spain isn't racist. Spain is an example of coexistence, respect, and integration. It's an example a lot of people should look at. Are there always a few undesirables? Of course. But Spain isn't racist. It's a country a lot of other countries should look at. Spain hosting the World Cup with Morocco and Portugal will be something unique. Real Madrid defender Dani Carvajal said he agreed with Vinícius that racism in the stadiums is a problem, but he didn't think Spain should be stripped of the 2030 World Cup. I'd just say that we, teammates, the players, the managers, we are against racist incidents in stadiums. I know Vinny suffers. We've supported him internally and publicly. La Liga is improving its protocols so that people who go to stadiums to insult people for the color of their skin shouldn't be allowed to come back into sporting events. But beyond that small group of people, I don't think Spain doesn't deserve to host the World Cup. Spain has huge cultural diversity. There are a lot of cultures living in our country. For me, since I was little, I've been around lots of different nationalities in my neighborhood in Leganés. Spain isn't a racist country. Now, my overall thoughts on this is that Spain will not be stripped of hosting the World Cup. That is just highly unlikely to happen. However, I think a lot of Spanish people are just instinctively denying how big of a problem it actually is in Spain. These recent incidents that have happened to Vinny Jr. are not the only ones. This is sadly something that happens just every so often in Spain, but also several other European countries. Mono chants in the stadium with hundreds of people is far from a small minority. It is a significant minority that needs to be dealt with, and it's something that simply is not acceptable in the game today. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.